Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube video. So on this video I'm going to show you how to apply decals on model cars, or if you're building any other kind of model you can still use the same steps or the same process. Okay, so for this particular case I'm going to show you how to apply the decals. It's a Revell MP412 Formula 1 car. So as you can see, I've already painted the car a little bit. I've already applied some of the decals. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the standard process that I normally go through when it comes to applying decals. Of course, everybody has their own way of doing things. So some of the steps I show might be, you might be familiar with it. Some of it you might be not. So nevertheless, we can always compare notes, and you can see the way that I do things. All right, so let me first start off by showing all the items that are needed. All right, so we have some toilet paper here, or you can use tissue paper if you want. These toothpicks, okay, and yeah, also I do have this decal setting solution. All right, this is a very famous decal setting solution. It's you have this micro set and you have this micro sol. You can buy them separately, or you can also buy them in a set. All right, so I just bought mine from out of eBay. All right, so they both do different things. Okay, you have the micro set at the beginning. It says here soften decal and improve adhesion. All right, so based on my experience, this more or less acts like additional adhesive, to the decal. It helps the decal to stick to the surface of the model. All right, yeah, but the far more important one I would say is this one, which is the microsol. This is the one that really softens the decal, and it helps the decal to conform to irregular surfaces or curved surfaces. You want this one. Okay, this one is very important, and it works very well. I highly recommend it. All right, it is a little bit strong. Okay, so for if your decals are a little bit old, for example, you might want to try it on a test decal first. Okay, because I've had experience where when I use this on older decals, for example, or even some new decals but from certain manufacturers, it tends to crack, or it tends to shrink the decals to a point where you just can't use it. All right, so always test it first. But generally I've built Tamiya or even Revell kits. This thing works very well. All right, so yeah, you can either get these two, or most importantly you need to get this one. Okay, and then also have some Q-tips, modeling knife, tweezer, hobby tweezer. All right, and also some brushes to apply the micro set and micro sol. All right, and also I have my hair dryer. Okay, I'm going to show you a technique of using this hair dryer. Some of you might be familiar with it, but those that are not so familiar, I can show you how I use hair dryers to really force the decals to conform to irregular surfaces. All right, so first things first, before you even start doing anything, you need to wash your hands. Washing your hands may seem like something very basic, but is often forgotten. It removes paint, oil, dirt, and other kinds of solvents and prevents them from ending up on your decals. Okay, so now that we've washed our hands, I'm going to start the process of applying the decals. So first things first, I have to check, alright, where the decals actually go. So I want to apply this one right here, decal 14. Alright, as you can see here, so it actually goes on this surface here. As you can see, it's a very curved surface, so this is why I want to use the microsol as well as the hair dryer. Okay, so it will help the decal to conform to this curved surface right here. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to cut the decal out of the backing paper, so make sure it's the correct one here, 14, right, 14. And also off camera, right, I actually have my laptop open with actual pictures of the real car. Why I do this is because I want to make sure that the position of the decal is correct, because sometimes even you know, the decal, I mean the kit manufacturer's instructions, where to apply the decals, it may not be 100% correct. Okay, so I always have like a laptop with me, you know, open and showing the actual car, just to double check and make sure that I'm applying the decal at the correct location. All right, so with that said, let's cut here. Okay. Right, so we have this piece here, number 14. Okay, so this one is going to go in front. Okay, so I'm going to place this in water. All right, here we go. As you can see, the decal is already starting to slide, so that means it's ready. All right, so I just leave it here. I leave it on this toilet paper here just to soak in some of the water. All right, so first things first, we are going to apply the micro set. All right, so I just apply here on the area where the decal is going to be sitting on. Okay, you can apply a generous amount. Right. Okay, so now I'm going to place the decal. All right, making sure the orientation is correct. Okay, just apply like this. All right. So just kind of move it around a little bit. Make sure the position is nearly there. Okay. So I'm just gonna move it a little bit here like this. All right. Okay. Sometimes I do use this toothpick to align the decals. All right, it's a quick and easy way, or effective way, to position the decals. Okay, all right, so I think this should be good enough for now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dab the decal. All right, I just dab it a little bit. Just dab it like this. Okay. So now we are gonna apply the micro sol. All right. So as mentioned earlier, this actually softens the decal so that it can conform to the surface better. All right. So just apply like this. You can apply more if you want. Oops. All right. Okay. So now we've done all this. What I'm going to do now, okay, is that I'm going to use the hairdryer to blow it for a while, just a few seconds, and then I'm going to dab it with the toilet paper. All right. So here we go. Make sure you apply, pressure from the top, not from the side or anything like that. Okay, because it might slide the decal all over the place. As you can see, mine is already starting to slide. Alright, it doesn't look like I've applied enough microsol, so I'm going to apply more. Alright. Okay, just apply a little bit more. Use a hairdryer. Blow it just a few seconds. And then, yeah, do this. Now as you can see, the decal is already starting to conform to the curved surface. Alright, thing dries, it's difficult to position already. Yeah, if you try, it might risk destroying the decal, you know, or tearing it or anything like that. But yeah, apart from this one little snag here, I think it looks okay. I probably might touch up a little bit there with some black paint or some silver paint. So yeah, there we go.